Oh man, I really can't.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to sell this house. Who I go to? Wait, have you tried moving with Mardis?
Royce's thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Yeah, Royce's thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Royce's thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Yeah, Royce's thoughts, Royce's thoughts. Okay, step into the mind of a young boy genius, telling you what's going on in stadiums and arenas. We talking the NFL, we talking the NBA, we talking about the biggest sports news of the day. Got a favorite athlete, a team that you're thinking. Well, let's put it to the test and see where Royce ranks them. And listen, man, I could go on and on, but let's get into it, featuring his co-host Dom. Sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah. I said sit back, relax, and welcome to the pod, and let me introduce everybody to Royce's thoughts. Yeah.
All right, it's that time of the week again where we record an episode of
Royce's thoughts.
Moved by
Mardis.
It's a good ring to it. We're sponsored by Moving with Mardis. We'll get a little bit more into that as we progress into this episode. How you doing today?
I'm doing it.
Just doing it?
Yeah.
You tired?
Yeah.
That's fair. What's today?
The 17th.
Tuesday, May 17th. Coming at you a day early. Prepping for baseball again.
Mm-hmm.
Got a doubleheader tomorrow.
Who does?
The family. So you got a game.
Not really.
Your brother's got a game.
It's not really a doubleheader if they start at the same time.
I know. It's true. It just sounds better to say doubleheader. So I'm kind of excited. I haven't told you yet, but I've figured out what we're going to do about this podcast thing, about the studio.
All right.
So this is coming down.
Okay.
Coming down. The backdrop's coming down. Behind you, which is not on camera, we're going to put up a wall. Okay? I got some extra drywall in the back from when I did the garage. It's perfect. So we're going to put a wall there. Then there's the biggest box I've ever seen. Sean dropped off a step and repeat. You know what that is? Like the backdrop behind the players when they speak.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he dropped one of those off. So we're going to see if we can make that work. If not, we'll paint everything black and we'll get a smaller banner or symbol or something for Sean to be displayed during the podcast. But yeah, I'm excited. I think I can knock out the wall in like a night. Then you can paint it black. And then I think we'll be good.
No.
You're not going to paint? It's painting black. Like, it's really easy. It's really
When
easy.
are we going to paint it?
I don't know. We got to see. Well, hopefully we don't have to paint it. And the step and repeat will work.
Well, if we do paint, when would we paint?
Well, we'd get the wall up, and then we'll see if the step and repeat works. And if it doesn't, then we'll need to paint. I would like to try to do all this by our next recording episode.
We have 1 day to do that.
We're recording tomorrow too?
No.
Oh. Why?
Because baseball tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
Can't do it tomorrow. Won't be here Thursday. Won't be
Okay.
here Friday, Saturday, or Sunday.
Okay.
And then I have a game Monday.
Okay.
So then we have Tuesday.
We have 1 day to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to be doing this all on my own then. Got it.
I can help you with anything if you need it on Tuesday.
Did you notice we got a light?
Yeah.
The new light? It's kind of nice.
I'm
Right?
going to enter a deep state of meditation.
A deep zen. Oh, you want to see something crazy? If you're listening on your podcast apps, you're not going to be able to see this. But we're about to. You really want to go zen? Oh, we can change the lights in here. Oh, we can get super bright. I like the nice little soft white that we got going. But if you really want to go, we can just get some. We can go rave out here. Just go colors.
I like the purple one.
The purple?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that we should stick with the purple one.
I mean, it looks a little off on.
Yeah.
You know, and then the last thing that I'm really excited about, if you really wanted to, we can do like legit themes. And they even have a pre-built Seahawks theme. Look at that. Where it'll switch from Seahawks blue to Seahawks green. I didn't build it. They did. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
All right, all right. So we digress. Let's get back to our normal colors. Look at that. Look how quick and easy that is. That's
Yeah.
so cool. All right. Okay, so here's the deal. Last week we didn't have a ton to talk about because it was Kentucky Derby. You didn't get picked. You didn't pick the right person because you didn't even have a chance. And you weren't really all in on basketball.
No.
So I think we should talk about basketball.
Okay.
What happened? Give me where are we at?
Well, the Heat and the Warriors already moved on. I think we talked. No, we didn't actually. But the Heat and the Warriors moved on, and then we had 2 Game 7s between the Mavs and the Suns, and then the Celtics and the Bucks. The first Game 1 was Celtics and the Bucks. The Bucks got smacked.
Destroyed.
But the second Game 7,
I don't-
the Suns got absolutely destroyed.
Do you think
Luka had 27 in the first half, and the Suns had 27 in the first half. That's how bad it was. They had the same amount of points.
Do you think that? Okay, I want to back up one step. There were like 7 Game 7s this weekend, including hockey, because hockey had
Yeah.
what 5 series? It was crazy. It was
I know they
nuts.
had 1 at least.
I think hockey had 5. I know they at least had 4. I'm pretty sure the graphics like 7 Game 7s in the weekend, which is like nuts. Game 7s are my favorite game in all of sports.
Well,
But
yeah.
not on Sunday.
Not on a Sunday.
No, those Game 7s were on Sunday and they were hot garbage.
Well,
Garbage.
yeah, but like,
What happened to the Suns?
oh, I don't know. They just didn't play good.
It was so bad.
I don't know. And then like all of them played bad.
Is it over for Chris Paul and the Suns? Are they done now?
I think so. I mean, I don't think it's over. I think
Like-
they'll be in the playoffs next year.
They're gonna keep the core? You think
If-
they'll keep everybody?
Well, it depends on if everybody's under a contract for next year.
Well, I don't. So here's the thing. I don't know.
DeAndre Ayton is for sure, but
Yeah, and I'm not even in this day and age. Contracts don't matter as much, right? Because people force their way out all the time. I'm just saying, like, you were the number 1 seed. I mean, they were in the finals last year, and what they lose
4-2.
4-2. They were up 2-0, right, in this series.
2-0.
It's going so well, and then it wasn't.
Well, that's Chris Paul for you.
So what he turned 38
No, I
during
don't know
the series.
how old Chris
He's
Paul is.
turned 38 or 39, and he averaged after his birthday like 4 points a game. It was bad. I don't know that. Clearly, Devin Booker is a great player. Is he enough to get you over the top? Don't you need a better?
Who else are you gonna get?
I don't know. I don't know. John Morant.
You're not getting John Morant.
I know.
John Morant's locked in Memphis.
You know who? Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell's not going to Phoenix.
Why not?
Why would he go to Phoenix?
It's
Where would
Rudy.
he- where
It's
would he
Rudy.
play
Or, it's Rudy or
New York.
oh, he's going to New York.
If he's going anywhere, I would assume that he would go to New York.
Okay, so let's pause. Tell me this. Tell me about this. Why do you think the Jazz? Because it's pretty public. It's Rudy. It's going to be Rudy or Donovan with the Jazz.
Yeah.
You want to maybe set the scene real quick for people who may not understand?
Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. They don't. I don't know what the scene is, so I can't.
Well, it appears that Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell do not get along.
Yeah.
And then the horrendous stat came out about Donovan Mitchell passes to Rudy Gobert twice a game.
Yeah. I mean, they also said that there's nothing going on.
Yeah, I mean, but are you really going to say are you going to say something else?
I don't know.
Like they're not going to come out mid-season like, yeah, I got a problem with this dude. I can't stand him.
That's what James Harden does.
Oh. He does do that. And that's why no one wants to play James Harden. That's why he can't get out the second round.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I feel that I'm going to ask you, not I feel. I'm going to ask you. The Sun or the Jazz have to choose Rudy or Donovan. Let's just play the game. Who they choosing?
Well, if I'm the Jazz, I'm definitely choosing Donovan Mitchell over Rudy Gobert.
Really? Isn't Rudy what 2-3-time player of the year?
Defensive player of the year?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he is. Who's gonna score for your team?
I mean, if you trade Donovan for some assets, you might be able.
Assets.
Mm-hmm.
Who are those assets? Where are you trading him?
You know this better than I do. I'm just saying.
Well, if you trade him to the Knicks have Julius Randle,
mm-hmm.
RJ Barrett, but the Knicks aren't. I would assume that the Knicks would not trade RJ Barrett, and they still have Kemba Walker, but Kemba Walker they didn't do anything this year or last year, or really 2 years ago.
So, I mean, I've seen New York make sense. He's from New York. Like, he's a huge Mets fan. Like, we get it. His dad coached for the Mets. Might still. I don't know. I hear you. So you're choosing Donovan. You're saying
yes.
Trade Rudy. Get Rudy out of there.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's going to take Rudy?
Somebody will take him.
Who would you send him to? You're the GM.
Well.
So you're giving up Rudy.
Definitely you gotta, maybe, I don't know.
Well, who do you want to surround Donovan Mitchell with?
I don't know.
Oh
I'm not the Jazz.
Bro.
That's not my problem. I'm not the Jazz.
But this is the hypothetical game.
This is Dwayne Wade's job.
Huh?
This is Dwayne Wade's job.
Ooh, Dwayne Wade?
Yeah.
What's that got to do with the Jazz?
He owns a portion of the Jazz or something.
Okay. So,
it's not my job.
Side note, in sports podcasting, you're going to have to take an opinion, and you're going to have to tell people what your opinion is because
my
people are listening.
Is they should trade Rudy Gobert. I don't know where they should trade him. Just trade him away somewhere.
But that's okay.
Well, I didn't run through every NBA roster and, this is a good fit.
You're the guy who can name every NBA roster.
Yeah.
So why can't you just come up with something real quick?
Because fine, we'll trade him to the Cavs and we'll trade him for Jared Allen.
Okay. See? There you go. You're so bad. Okay. Back to the NBA playoffs. So now you got Celtics,
Heat, Mavericks, Warriors.
Who's winning?
Warriors, and then I honestly, it's a toss up in the East for me. But I think the Celtics will win the East.
In what?
Might go 7 or 6.
So another 7-game series. What about the Warriors?
I hope it's a 4 sweep. I hope they just get them out of there.
Do you believe that, or do you just not like? Because I know you don't like Dallas.
I believe that it will be a sweep or 5-1.
5-1.
Yeah.
They're gonna play the extra game.
I meant 4-1. I meant 4-1. I was thinking of Game 5. So.
Gotcha. All right. Okay. So I'm sensing a trend here. You don't like Luka.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I really don't.
All right. Okay. How are your Yankees doing? I figured that's what you're checking right now.
We're playing right now against the Orioles. We're currently up 5-3.
5-3?
Yeah.
The Brewers won today. But one of our players got suspended for like 80 games.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I know Matt Harvey got suspended for 60 games.
No.
But he doesn't play for the Brewers.
I know. It was like somebody I hadn't heard of before, which doesn't really mean a lot. Oh, we didn't win. We won yesterday. We're losing right now to the Braves 1-0 in the bottom of the 6th. But let's see. Harvey, and then I'm pulling it up.
No, I don't think.
Yes, he did.
I don't think somebody on the Brewers got suspended for 80 games.
Did.
I don't think so.
Yes, he did. Maybe he didn't. It came across on my alerts. Give me a second.
I think it was Matt Harvey.
This is terrible radio right now.
No, I'm pretty sure that it was Matt Harvey. I don't know who else it would be.
J.C. Mejia suspended for 80 games following a positive test for performance-enhancing substance stanzolol.
Where are you finding this at?
I got an ESPN alert for the Brewers. J.C. Mejia of the Milwaukee Brewers.
When did you get this alert?
At 5:18 today.
Oh, today?
Yeah, it happened today. You can look. Here's the article in front of your face, right there.
J.C. Mejia.
Hey, look. I'm just saying you're questioning my fandom,
I don't.
and I'm here for the fandom. I'm here for it.
His ERA is 23.
Here's the thing. I don't even know what he is. Is he a pitcher?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying.
His ERA is awful.
Well, that's probably why he got suspended.
No.
I
If
don't
he used a
understand.
performance-enhancing
How do
substance.
you have a 23.1? That's got to be a typo.
No, it's not. This ERA.
23.14
Yeah.
ERA.
Mm.
How does that happen?
You allow your earned run average is a lot.
He's averaging giving up 23 runs a game.
Well, he only had 2 appearances, really. So
Yeah, so he must have given up it must not even recorded an out. Although he had a .84 ERA in 9 games with AAA Nashville. All right. So anyway, last year he was 1-7 with an 8.25 ERA with the Indians, now the Guardians. All right. So here's the thing. I am all in on the Brewers train. Okay. We are rocking it out in baseball, but your Yankees, there's 5 players in Major League Baseball right now that have 10 home runs or more.
Yeah.
How
Yankees
many of them play for the Yankees?
3.
That's crazy.
Stanton, Rizzo, and Judge.
What happened? Y'all couldn't score a run to save your life to start the season.
Nope.
And now y'all can't stop hitting runs.
Nope.
What's going on?
We won 8 straight series.
I know. Like, is this
good.
the year?
I hope so.
Like, do you believe that, though?
Do I believe in hope? Yes,
You believe in hope.
I do very much.
Do you
Believe.
think? I mean, like the Yankees, you're cruising, man. You're 26-9.
I'm not going to say anything.
You're 5 games ahead of your second place.
I'm not going to say anything.
I mean, here's the thing. You're clearly the best record in baseball. There's
not
a lot
gonna
of
say anything.
teams with 23, 24 wins. Like the next closest is the Mets with 24. I'm telling you, something's in the water up there. Are we destined for a Subway Series?
Well, there's another Subway Series like every year.
Well, yes, but a Subway World Series. This happened before.
Oh, well, you should have specified.
Oh my gosh.
That's your fault. That is not my fault.
Okay.
Because we are definitely destined for a Subway Series. But a Subway World Series, I don't know. Maybe. I don't think so. I think
Because
one of
the
them.
Yankees not going to get there?
No, I think one of the 2 won't get there.
But you think one will?
I think one might. Yeah,
One will or might?
I think one might. But they both might, but I doubt that both of them are both going to be in the World Series.
Okay. What if year 1 of my Brewers fandom,
No.
we make
Brewers
it to the
are-
World Series?
All right, well, then you'll lose to the Yankees
What if? What if
in 4 games.
it's the Yankees and the Brewers in the World Series?
Then I hope you get smoked.
We might have to go.
Where are you going, Milwaukee or New York?
Milwaukee for sure.
No, we're not going to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
No.
It'll be an easier ticket to get.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier.
Yeah.
But it's also Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's a nice city. Do not hate on Milwaukee.
I am definitely hating on Milwaukee.
Have you been to Milwaukee?
No, but I'm hating on it.
No, you got to go to Milwaukee. Go to Milwaukee. It's nice.
I'm not going to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee's nice. Don't let the name fool you. Has some really good food in Milwaukee. It's clean. It is.
Or are you hating on New York?
I didn't even think about that reference yet. New York is not clean.
Definitely hating on New York.
Have you even been to New York before?
No, I haven't been anywhere.
Haven't been anywhere.
I've been to one major U.S. city.
Chicago?
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you've been to 2. You've been to Houston. Houston counts?
I'm not counting it.
Houston's the 3rd, 4th biggest city in the country.
I'm not counting it.
Why?
I'm only counting Chicago, New York, L.A., and Miami. Those are my top 4. Houston's
Houston's
number 5.
bigger than Miami.
All right. Well, you know what? It's not as cool. So
Okay. So cool factor.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. I mean, I guess I consider myself fortunate. I've been to all 4 of those cities. Spent time in all 4.
That's wonderful.
LA the least of the 4, but still been to LA multiple times.
One time, my entire family went to Chicago. Like they just went to Chicago, and I didn't go. They didn't take me with them.
Did you just stay at home by yourself?
No,
When was this?
it was a while ago. I don't know. I just
That
didn't go.
wasn't. It wasn't us.
No, it
Was
wasn't.
your other family?
Yeah, they just went to Chicago, and I didn't go with them.
Wow, that's messed up. You should hang it over their head by recording it in infamy forever on
But
a
also,
podcast.
I think they went to like a wedding, so
Oh,
it's
so
probably boring.
okay. We're on your bucket list of cities to go in the U.S. Is it just those 4 that you said?
I want to go to L.A. and New York, and I'm gonna be honest, Miami is really cool, but I don't really want to go to Miami
Why don't you want to go to Miami?
unless it's like a basketball game.
Can I ask you why don't you want to go to Miami?
I just don't want to go to Miami. I don't know.
But why?
I don't know. It just gives off some strange vibes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's very colorful down there.
Well, yes.
The Latin influence is phenomenal, and it's beautiful with the water and everything. Here's the thing: are you still afraid to fly over water?
No.
Okay, because you'll have to fly over water to get to Miami.
Well, I mean, not really. We could just like fly over like Georgia.
No, well, you do, but
Could.
you circle around to get to the airport. You have to
I
go out
know,
over the water.
Yeah, I know, but you really have to. You could just fly through Georgia and Tennessee and stuff.
What are you gonna do next year when we have to go to the Netherlands for the wedding?
Well, it depends on when it is.
For the wedding.
Depends on when it is.
What do you mean?
It depends on when the wedding is.
I don't know when it is, but
If it is during the school year, I'm not going.
you are going.
No, I'm not.
I'm pretty sure your ticket's already been purchased.
Well, gosh darn.
You got to go over the water for a while.
Well, yeah, but see, the problem is like I'm gonna miss like a bunch of school.
You miss school all the time now. Y'all
I know
because it's
Okay, but-
e-learning. It doesn't even matter. You
Yeah, it
only have
does.
you only have to go
Yeah, it
in
does.
person.
It definitely matters quite a bit because there are
Okay.
certain assignments that you can only do in school, and so you apparently get back from your 2-week trip, and your grade is a 0.
Ooh. But you recovered.
I went to Disney over fall break.
Uh-huh.
Checked my grades as soon as I got in the car, like we were about to leave. Checked my grades. I had all Fs. All of it was Fs.
Yeah. But then you got back.
Yeah.
And you made the honor roll. The all A's.
Yeah, but I had all Fs. It was a frightening experience.
Frightening experience.
That's also because I didn't do anything, but I had a week to recover from it. So like if you miss a whole week, then you get another week to do it.
Okay.
But you also have to do the stuff that you had from that week that you're there.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
So I should say remember we got the voicemail about soccer, the Champions League.
Oh yeah,
soccer.
that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
The Liverpool won, right?
I think Liverpool won, and apparently
Go Liverpool.
Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo's team will not make the Champions League next year.
Manchester United.
Yeah,
What did they do?
they didn't. They were terrible,
That's unfortunate.
which is crazy. I wish I followed it more because it feels like that's a very compelling storyline.
I don't want to wake up that early and watch soccer
I know.
in the summer.
So
I watched the World Cup.
yeah, World Cup's
I'll
nice.
watch that
So what is happening tonight
tonight.
Mhm.
And what?
on TV right now?
I don't know.
Or maybe it was an hour ago.
I don't know.
The draft.
Oh, the NBA
Lottery.
draft lottery. Yeah,
Mhm. Do you know who got the first pick?
the Magic.
Were they supposed to get the first pick?
Probably not.
Because like I will say, I kind of enjoy the NBA draft lottery
Mm-hmm.
because it's just chaos.
The Lakers had a top 10 pick again.
Do they really?
Yeah, but then we had to give it to the Pelicans
Why?
because we
Oh,
traded
for Anthony Davis?
Look, at this moment in time, who would I rather have? Would I rather have one title and Anthony Davis, who's hurt, or no titles and Zion Williamson, who's hurt? Well, actually, no. We wouldn't have Zion. We would have like DeAndre Hunter. I think he was a 4th pick,
Did they take Zion with that pick?
which is why I said we would have like DeAndre
Okay.
Hunter or something.
Got
Because
it.
we had the 4th pick. But then
Okay.
we traded that 4th pick away for Anthony Davis.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Other than Oklahoma City having 400 draft picks for the next 2 drafts, I will say I like the lottery, but I don't really care about the I mean, no Orlando Magic, number one pick. So who they taking? Chet,
No.
Paulo
Balancho.
Blanchero.
I think it's Boncaro.
Poncaro.
I think so.
Okay.
Not sure. But
They're
I
taking
think
him?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think they'll take Chet Holmgren.
Would you take Chet?
No.
No.
No, I would not. If I'm the Magic, I wouldn't.
Sorry, I got lost in the draft lottery percentages. So all right, who do you think? I'm sorry, who do you think he's going to?
The Magic? The Magic.
No. Who do you think Chet's going to?
The Thunder,
Thunder.
where his career will be wasted. No, I don't think his career, because they have 38 draft picks over the next 2 years. Or something like that.
I'm really surprised they haven't like made some blockbuster trades.
I'm not 'cause
using
they're
all
not
that
good.
draft capital.
If they were good, if they were like a decent team,
But you
like
have
maybe like a 6 or 7 seed even, then I could see them making some huge moves.
but they have so many draft picks. You could get rid of some of those and get some good guys.
Yeah, but you could also draft like LeBron James.
But well, you can't. They could draft Bronny though.
They could, and then
What if-
by association you draft LeBron James.
I know it's crazy. All right, so here's the deal. I kind of forgot. We're gonna have to figure this thing out because I forgot to say the stuff about Sean. And my iPad is dead, so I need to do this. So while I do this, why don't you? This is always fun. Let's just go off the rails for a second. Royce, just talk.
Just talk.
Talk while I look this up. Just talk. I know, but this is always when it gets good.
Well, I don't really have anything to talk. I feel like this is, I don't know, but the Yankees are winning. The Yankees are playing really good, so that's always nice. 5-3 in the middle of the 8th right now, playing in Baltimore. Our record is 26-9. We have not lost 10 games yet. Oh, and the Reds threw a no-hitter. That was surprising. But you know what's even more surprising is that they still lost. You know what's even better than the Reds losing? It's the Red Sox. The Red Sox are bad. They're not good, and that's great. And then, I mean, the Mets are good, but I don't like the Mets. But it also helps that the Red Sox are bad because I like the Mets more than the Red Sox. I don't like either of them, but I would rather the Mets win than the Red Sox. But the Reds have 10 wins now.
They do. They're crushing.
Not really.
I mean, if you extrapolate it out just the last week and a half, they'd be in first place.
First place where?
Well, if they'd have played the first parts of the season like they did the last week and a half, they'd be in first place in their division.
Well, that's because the NL Central's
Yo,
terrible.
Be careful.
It is.
Be careful.
The NL Central is absolutely terrible.
Be careful what you're talking about.
You have
My Brewers are in there.
Okay, yeah, the Brewers are in there. The Brewers are all right, but then you have the Cardinals, who are just over 500, and then you have the Pirates, the Cubs, and the Reds.
Yeah, you gotta clean up when you can.
That's terrible.
All right, so
Like, that's awful.
here's the deal. There's never been a better time to buy, sell, or invest in real estate. So, are you ready to make a move? Because if you are, you need to call Sean Mardis at Moving with Mardis. You can visit his website, movingwithmardis.com. You can call his phone number, which will be in the description below. And you can email him, which will also be in the description below. And we are so excited to have Sean as our title sponsor for the podcast. And we promise we'll get better with the reads and try to figure out how it goes. I just don't know. Like, I really feel like we should have a commercial to open up the show or something. Maybe I'll record something. It's like Royce's thoughts, moved by Mardis, in like a little 15-second commercial, and then we'll get into it, you know?
Or we could like do one of those things like, oh man, I really can't. I'm struggling to sell this house. Who will I go to? Wait, have you tried moving with Mardis? We could do something like that.
I mean, I'm game for that. I think Sean would like that better, personally.
Yeah.
Like an actual skit of ours.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm cool with that. Like get in like driving around or something.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Well, anyway, we appreciate Sean stepping up to the plate, sponsoring the pod here.
Mm-hmm.
So, Royce's thoughts, as always, moved
By Mardis.
by Mardis. All right. Here's the deal. I think it's time for the most anticipated segment in all of sports.
Yep.
Sports. Where
Royce ranks
Royce, dang, that was quick. Ranks him. I think we're gonna I got some ideas too. I want to get some music going for this segment, and then like have like a little soundboard, like number 5. We're gonna get some stuff done.
Okay.
We're gonna knock it out the park. All right. What are we ranking today?
Yeah, my top 5 NFL matchups for 2022.
Oh. NFL matchups for the 20 and 22. Side note, before you get into this, did you watch the Chargers
Yeah,
schedule
I did.
release?
They also made all of their opponents with Pop-Tarts.
What?
Like, yeah,
I didn't see that.
they had all of their opponents as a Pop-Tart flavor.
Okay, first of all, that's awesome. Second, that schedule release video was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, and I know that they knew who they were playing because, they know the teams. They just don't know, like, when they're playing. But the fact that they were roasting other teams, like they had the Broncos with the stadium catching on fire. They had the Jaguars with your boy in the club. It was crazy. They had Antonio Brown stuff in the dumpster. Like, great schedule release. No?
Yeah. It was all right.
What? Was Seahawks is better?
No, it wasn't.
They didn't even do one.
I mean, we like pranked all of our players and we showed them a fake schedule and we had to play on Thanksgiving and Christmas and we had no bye week after the Germany week. So we did that.
Dang.
We just don't like our own players. No, on the Chargers video, the Seahawks one, it was a cemetery and it was like
Rest in peace, Legion of Doom.
Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom.
And then the other one was like should have ran the ball.
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Well, they also had a Russell Wilson teddy bear just sitting on the side. It was great. All right. Any honorable mentions?
Yeah.
What we got?
Ravens at Bucks week 8.
Ravens at Bucks week 8. Is that a Monday night?
Might be. I don't think so, but
okay. It's probably Sunday night if not. Ravens at Bucks. Any other honorable mentions?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. All right, number 5.
Rams at Chiefs week 12. And you're going to tend to see a pattern in this top 5.
Okay.
Rams at Chiefs week 12.
Can I ask you why you're excited about that matchup?
Because you have the defending Super Bowl champions, the Rams, and then you have the Chiefs, which I mean, they're the Chiefs. I don't know. I tended. Is that a word?
I mean, I don't know what you're trying to say right now.
I tried
to
put the Chiefs like lower because I don't feel like they're gonna be as good as they were.
We're about to find out. Losing Tyreek's a big deal.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Okay, all right. Number 4.
Number 4, Bengals at Bucks week 14.
Bengals. So Bucks are already on here twice.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow versus the GOAT.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Week 14.
Yep.
All right. Uh-oh. Number 3.
Chiefs at Bucks.
Oh my gosh.
Week 4.
Okay, I think I found a pattern. All right, Chiefs at Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
So Patrick Mahomes again at the GOAT.
Yeah.
At the GOAT's house.
Could potentially be their final matchup ever.
Mahomes and Brady?
Yeah.
Never really knew that was a matchup we were excited about.
Well, because they played in the Super Bowl that one time, and they played in the AFC Championship game that one time.
They played in the Super Bowl?
Yes. I mean, the Chiefs got like blown out. It was like 31-3 or something. But when the Bucks won the Super Bowl, they played against the Chiefs.
Oh, that's right. Honestly, here's the deal. Tom Brady been in so many of them. You're just trying to figure out like which team was it. And I know he's only lost to Nick Foles and Eli Manning, so I get that. But I'm just like, when did they play? All right, number That was number 3. Number
Yeah.
2.
Number 2, Bills at Rams.
Oh, I was about to say Bills at Bucks.
Week 1.
Week 1. Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Generally, do you feel like week 1 matchups are good?
I mean, I don't feel like they're as better as like week, like I don't know, like 14 for example, just because the teams haven't gone through like
Right.
the season yet. So
Okay.
that's why it's not number 1.
Got you.
But I guess number 1 isn't that far along anyway. But
So Rams at
Bills at Rams.
Bills at Rams. Okay.
And Von Miller.
Oh yeah, it's a Bill now.
Yeah, he's a Bill now.
He's a Bill now. All right, number 1.
Bills at Chiefs.
Bruh.
Week 6.
All right, so basically, Royce is excited to see 3 teams this year.
No. Literally, the entire list does at least one of them has the Bucks, Chiefs, or the Bills.
That's what I said. You're excited to see 3 teams this year, and the Rams would be the 4th.
And the Rams are
Now, I will say, I'm excited for this game too. It's a rematch of the playoff game. Was that was playoffs?
Mhm.
Yeah. Right?
It was to go to the AFC Championship.
Yeah. And the overtime rules which change because of that game.
Doesn't
So that's
matter
cool.
anymore, technically, because it's in the regular season.
Right,
and-
which is garbage. Like, why
Yeah.
don't you make the change indefinite? Whatever. Okay. I noticed a couple key absences there. No Seahawks.
It's because the Seahawks are
You're not
Terrible.
excited for week 1?
no.
The revenge?
I'm not
The revenge tour?
not very
To
very
show
excited.
just how much y'all don't need Russell Wilson? And he's coming to y'all's
No,
house?
We do. We definitely need him.
He's you. That's cruel. That is some cruel stuff that the NFL did.
Yeah.
Making the
Week 1,
Seahawks and
like Monday Night
the
Football.
Broncos play. And at home at the Seahawks too. Russell's gonna be like, well, he's technically still playing at home games.
Yep.
That's crazy.
And we're gonna cheer him too. We better. We better not boo him.
They will. There'll be like
There'll
4 or
be
5 people that boo him.
Better not.
Um.
Boo Pete Carroll. Dr. Pete Carroll.
Well, that was an installment of Royce Ranks.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it. Another noticeable absence. No 49ers in
Yeah,
there.
because the 49ers aren't that good either.
Quit hating.
I am most certainly hating.
Yeah, I mean, I knew you weren't going to put a 49er in there unless it was the Seahawks 49er game.
Not putting that in because the Seahawks are also bad.
We still have yet to beat y'all in like 4 years. Oh, Russell Wilson's gone.
What if it's just
We
not,
can win
no,
the
what if
game.
What if it's just not Russell Wilson?
We'll win the game now. I promise you. It's not even going to be a contest. We just couldn't beat
probably
Russell
won't.
Wilson.
It probably.
No, I mean, there's no probably to it. He was like 14-2 versus us.
Yeah. It's crazy.
All right.
Jimmy
So
Garoppolo's still your quarterback.
he is still my quarterback, but that's fine. It is what it is. It's fine. I got nothing. I can't do anything about it. It's making me think that something's wrong with Trey, that he's not ready.
I don't think he is.
So if that's the case, then let's not rush it. Jimmy's gotten us to where we need to be. He just can't make the throw. So hopefully Trey will be ready by playoff week 3 when we're in the NFC Championship game, and he'll make the throw that Jimmy can't.
No. You're not gonna get all the way to week 3 of the playoffs and then automatically just sub in Trey Lance for Jimmy Garoppolo.
You don't know that?
I think I know that. Unless Kyle Shanahan
He might.
got a message in his alphabet suit or something that says put Trey Lance in. Also, if you play in the wild card, well, you're not gonna be the top team in the NFL. If you make the playoffs, you have a wild card, and then you have that next week. So in the NFC Championship game, you're not making it that far.
That's why I said week 3. That's NFC Championship game.
You're not making it that far. You're not making
We
it.
made it that
You're
far
not making
last
it that
year.
week. You're not making it to week 1.
Want to make a bet?
Yes,
So you're saying the 49ers will not make the playoffs?
I don't think that they will.
Okay, what are we betting?
I don't know.
You tell me.
I don't know.
All right, we'll think about it. Some high stakes here.
Yeah.
High
Mhm.
stakes. All right. Well, you got anything to say to the people?
It's Danny Manning's birthday.
Danny Manning's birthday. Louisville basketball. Louisville's gonna win the national championship. We're only gonna lose 2 games.
Are you gonna lose
We're
to?
about to get all the good recruits. Yeah.
Who are you gonna lose to?
We playing the Maui Classic this year, so we'll lose in the Maui championship game, and then we'll lose 1 game randomly in December, in July, or in January.
You're gonna lose to Duke.
We won't lose to John Shire.
Whenever you play.
We're not losing to John Shire.
You are.
We probably will, but right now my hopes are high because Amani Bates is coming, and so is the other top recruit.
Do you want him?
And yes.
Okay.
Okay. Here's for everybody saying we don't want Amani Bates. You're lying. Amani Bates was the #1 player in all of basketball just 2 years ago.
He didn't play well at Memphis.
He didn't, but you could argue that was much as Penny's fault as his.
Yeah, you could.
So here's the thing: if it's Penny's fault, then we get the potential #1 player in the draft.
No, I don't think so.
What do you think he is?
I think he falls out of the top 5.
Oh, okay, cool. So we'll take our top 10. Are you kidding me right now?
I think he falls out of the first round.
Okay, that's a big departure.
He's taken at the 44th pick.
All right, so listen, when you say he falls out of top 5, that means that he's still technically a top 15 player. And I'm saying if that's the case, I'll gladly take that. I hear you, but what's the risk? What's the risk by Amani Bates?
I didn't say that there was a risk.
Well, you said, but when you say you don't want him, do you want him? That implies that.
I didn't say that. It did not imply that I don't think you should take him. I was asking if you wanted him.
I do want him.
All right. I disagree.
Okay, why don't you want him? You think he's trouble?
No, I didn't say that.
So what do you think it is?
Because I just think that you don't want him. That's just what I think. I don't know.
Well,
I also just don't think that he's gonna go to Louisville.
why not?
I don't know.
Where do you think he's going?
Not Louisville. I don't know what his other options are, but not Louisville.
I guarantee his options are pretty much anywhere he wants to go,
Probably.
including Memphis.
He's not.
They would gladly take him back. They'd be like, "Yeah, come on back, bro."
But I don't think he's gonna go to Memphis. So.
He's not. That's not a thing. All right. Well, here's the deal. I do not believe that Louisville's going to win the national championship in my heart of hearts. But right now, I'm all in. National championship, losing 2 games, just because going undefeated hasn't happened since '76. So I'm just going to go ahead and say we're going to lose 2 games. 1 ACC game. We're going to go on a nice run, and we're going to be national champions. One of the greatest turnarounds in college basketball history. Winning 12 games to 34-2 national champions.
All right.
#1 overall seed.
Yeah. Okay. You do that.
Kenny Payne will have 4 national championships in the next 6 years. And then everybody's going to be like, oh my gosh, you should have hired Kenny Payne a long time ago. And
I don't know.
And they're going to rehang the banner from 13. So then we'll technically have 5 national championships in 6 years.
Technically, no.
But it's fun to dream. It's so fun to dream.
No.
This is the dream stage. This is the dream stage. Look, I'm not a Seahawks dreamer. This is realistic stuff.
It's not a dream if you're a Seahawks dreamer. It's just a nightmare at that point.
I know. That's what I'm saying. All right, you ready to get out of here?
Yeah.
All right, it's been an episode of Royce's Thoughts.
Yeah, it has.
You have a sponsor.
It was also moved by Mardis.
Moved by
Well, you
Mardis.
just said this has been an episode of Royce's Thoughts. That's all you said.
Well, I know, but we got to get the new cadence together.
Well, you should have specified this. But just wanted to.
We out.